So question number one would be, if you could go back in time and tell yourself 2 months into content creation, what is one thing that you would tell yourself?
I started when I was 10, so I'd have to go back quite a few years. But I think that what I would say to myself then, and even something I say to myself now, is to not fear what other people who aren't involved or don't even matter at all, what their opinion would be. Because whenever I was a kid, like 10, 11 years old, it was whatever. Then I got into the teenage years and I got it in my head that like, oh, like doing this isn't cool. Like, yeah, what other people were doing mattered, what other people thought mattered. And if I didn't think that way, I think I would have hit goals I was wanting, or I hit later on. I feel like I would have hit them earlier. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is don't be embarrassed to look goofy or to maybe look cringe to other people, because who cares what they think? At the end of the day, it's what you're doing, it's your journey that matters. And the only one that's going to stop you from reaching your goals is going to be you.
What I would say is don't forget your roots. I think that's one of the most important things. A lot of people get too invested. They think the further they go in, they take it more as a business. They forget all the fun that they were having, the things that actually made them want to do it. And then eventually in my eyes, I've seen so many people quit because of that. They stopped doing it because it just stopped being fun, because they started treating it like a business. They started treating it like a transaction, like, okay, I have to get this done. Mm-hmm. You know, don't hesitate to take a break when you need it. Mm-hmm. Everyone, we all take breaks. Breaks are so important. It's so important for your mind, so you don't fall into the trap of you feel like you have to do it. Have fun doing it. Remember the roots on why you started.
And one of the things about content creators, when people that look at us from like the outside, is they think that what we do is like all fun, right? Which isn't all the case. Like there's times where it is tough. There's times where you look at numbers and you're thinking like, oh, why didn't this do as well? But like you said, remember at the end of the day, like why you got into it in the first place. And so the fun aspect is the most important thing. So it's kind of like backwards to some degree, but there's people out there that like, oh, content creation's easy. Like it's all they're doing is having fun all day. So do that. Have fun all day. Yeah. Have fun all day, and what's wrong with that? What's wrong with doing something, whether it's like a job, whether it's or it's like a temporary thing, or it's like a hobby. Everything should be fun, because life should be fun.
It's just like my dad always told me growing up, is when you get a job, if you're having fun doing it, is it really a job?